you took, quite some time to explain how it is, how it was in the Southwest, especially when we're looking into this whole matter about Afenifere and the role that they played. And you said that it's dead, effectively dead. And, your long story, full of detail, was about how it was buried at the Rovans Hotel. Now, you also described to us pockets of resistance to the emergence of Bola Ige at the time. Now, I said, what happened then? Is it also happening again now in these modern times, or is that dead and gone? No matter how good a leader is, no matter how good a person is, there probably will be pockets of resistance to his emergence in his own area. I think it is said that if it was up to the Southwest, Obasanjo wouldn't have been president, that kind of a thing. So are there any pockets of resistance worthy of mention that the campaign trains will need to confront and address?
Yes, I think the only area, like I said, I'm trying to explain how the Afenifere just they have the problem at the D. Rovans Hotel. Okay,
Okay, should I, you know what, let me add Kelechi, who has just called in, so that we can then, people will understand if we can't speak with somebody else until you have landed. Okay. Kelechi, good morning to you, sir, in Lekki.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you for calling in. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so please, I'm making contribution in regards to the man speaking.
Yes.
So if actually, you see, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, nobody would doubt his ability and capability to shaping this country. There is no doubt. The same way we can still not doubt Atiku's capability. They have all in one way or the other proven to be strong and competent, wealth-creating individuals. Same it will be. But where I have a problem with the person there is when he's talking about rallying around Tinubu. You see, we are taking away the importance of Nigeria and Nigeria as a nation, and we are diverting into ethnicity. You understand? When a particular section or group of people is saying that we have to support this person, not only that he is capable, but also because he is our leader. That is where I am having a problem with candidates. And when he said that after Buhari have done 8 years as a Fulani man, we will not allow Fulani to come back again, it is a very bad and derogative statement. It's about it is nothing. We are no longer talking about capabilities and competency. You understand? Because he that comes to it must come with clean hands. Obasanjo from 1999 to 2007, from 8 years, he is from Yoruba. Now, Jonathan did 6 years as president. He is from South. I don't know if you understand me. So now somebody from Katsina State, Omar Musa Yaradua, did 2 years or so. Now, Buhari has come to do 8 years. Now, after Buhari's 8 years, when Buhari has been there for 8 years, the man from Southwest has been the vice president for 8 years. And you are not back. They are talking about equity. And you are saying that somebody from Southwest should not allow a Fulani man being Atiku from Northeast. If we are talking about people that have the regular, we are talking about equity and moral justification. It is only the people of North Central, Northeast, and Southeast that have to lay claims to this 2023 presidential election.
Okay. Kelechi, I want to thank you very much for calling in. That point has been made quite strongly, and I wonder how Prince Eniola-Oni would react to it. First of all, what looks like a tribal sentiment, you noted that you actually, spoke critically when you said somebody should not allow the Fulani. It's as bad as saying somebody should not allow the Igbo, somebody should not allow the Yoruba, and as a politician, they hang on to every word that politicians speak. Was that a misspeak, or, do you want to stand your ground.
It's part of politics.
But I was saying that people are preaching that politics has to be shorn
Okay.
of some of these divisive
No, it's
sentiments.
okay. Why are we agitating that the president should go to Southeast? Why are we agitating? You should have allowed, okay, based on
The rotation.
the competence and the rotation.
The rotation.
And
fair is fair, equity.
Yes.
Let it go around. That's why
The same
there are
thing.
those who are saying Southeast, for instance, Baba Adebanjo.
Yes,
for instance,
I know. Actually, as a matter of fact,
somebody else has also said from Afenifere that
Yes.
the only person worthy of the office, as far as they are concerned,
It's true.
is the Southeastern.
it's perfect. It's true. I think you understand now. To be sincere with you, the Southeast, it's supposed to be their turn. I think you understand now. Now, but there's some things you want to recall. So there's some things that we make it so impossible. You know the reason? Because they are not in the mainstream.
Who are not in the mainstream?
The Southeast.
Okay.
They are most of them they are into PDP.
Okay.
I think you understand now.
Okay.
And the APC is at the center now. Supposing they align with the APC, we are being the best.
Okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, that's the way you see it.
Yes.
And okay. Mr. Mohammed in Abuja, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Yori. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I agree to a guest in the studio.
Indeed. Prince?
Thank you, my brother.
Mr. Mohammed.
Mr. Mohammed, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I agree with all his submission because I agree with him that Afenifere is dead since the time of Owolowo, because Afenifere has not contributed in Obasanjo's winning election 2 times. Afenifere has not contributed from winning Tinubu winning election in Lagos. All the governors in Lagos, Afenifere has not contributed. Afenifere has not contributed in 2015. Afenifere has not contributed in 2019. Afenifere cannot contribute now, cannot determine who can win election now. I know they are a social cultural group, but they are divided.
Okay.
The way you just said, they are divided, and because they are divided, they cannot make head. That is number one. Then number two, concerning the issue of Bola Tinubu, that you have just said that Southwest should not make mistakes, and this is the right decision. They should not make mistakes because the politics is diverse now. It's diverse. So the Southwest should now come together and then back their own without listening any other person. Because we in the North, in particular, Northwest, North Central, Northeast, we know where we are voting. We know where we are voting.
Okay.
And if you ask all the governors, if we can have 18 state governors, then remove 1 or 2 out of them. All the 18 are with Bola Tinubu, then you know that we are good to go. So I support you against anybody can say anything. If you say is the turn of Southeast, is their business. They have their candidates. They can test. It's a politics. It's a game of number. We are ready. Everybody is ready. But my prayer, my appeal is that for the Southwest to come together and know that their son is in the ring now. Seriously, he's in the ring and he's fighting a big fight. So let them support him. Forget about religion. I just listened one issue today that we should not mix religion with religion is your own. It's not democrat. It's not politics. Religion. Politics is different. Religion is different. We should not bring religion into anything. Southwest, I know them. It's just like Northeast. We are like that. In the Northeast, like in my family, we have Muslim, we have Christian. So we cannot say this one is this one is that. So I'm telling you, let the Southwest team together and then support their own. We in the North will know where to vote, and we are voting.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed. Very interesting submission. Because he is going back to, an
Hausa man.
I was throwing a northerner. I was throwing it out there that they tell us, forget about this, forget about that, ethnicity. But you just heard him say, we here,
yes,
we know where we are voting.
Yes.
Let the Southwesterners let them get themselves together.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
know that it is their son
Yes.
in the ring, and whether you like him or not. So
That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm not
Yeah,
an APC.
okay.
I'm not APC.
You want to emphasize that.
I contest under DPP and AA. Now, but our people in Osun State, for example, they said, okay, if you vote PDP, you are voting Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a president. I mean, for a president, the president's election. So,
So what Mr. Mohammed in Kano just said, was it in Abuja?
Yes.
What Mr. Mohammed in Abuja just said is what you are also saying, that,
Yes.
look, Southwesterners, you know yourselves.
yeah, that's it.
Tinubu is the man.
It's your
That's
son.
where you've got to vote.
Yeah.
The man said,
That's it, because I'm impressed with
we
the
are
man.
where we are. We know how we're going to vote.
The man is
so they've worked it out, right?
Just forget about
Let me check out
sentiment.
Uche in Abeokuta. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Yere.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is good morning, our governorship candidate.
Thank you.
Prince Eniola-Oni.
This is Uche calling from Abeokuta in Osun State.
Okay.
You see, when somebody telling you that you should forget about religion, that you don't mix up religion with politics. In Nigeria here, all of us know that we mix religion with politics. Let us not deceive ourselves. Well, people should stop deceiving themselves. In Nigeria here, we mix religion with politics. Now, if we are not mixing religion with politics, why did the northerners, or rather, why did people now say that he is picking Shetima because of the vote? Now, if we are not mixing religion, northerners are supposed to be northerners. Why are we now saying we have northern Christians and northern Muslims? It's because we are mixing religion with politics. So let us not deceive ourselves. Religion is part of politics everywhere in the world, not even in Nigeria. Now, even in Lagos, when Bola Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State, knowing fully well that Lagos State has this issue of Christian Muslim, why didn't he bring up a Muslim as his running mate? Now, Shawolu is here as governor. Why didn't Shawolu bring up Christian as his running mate? The running mate of Shawolu is a Muslim. So Fasheta was a Muslim. He brought a Christian. That is the problem we are having in Nigeria generally. So don't let us not deceive ourselves. He has already taken his decision. Go for 5. And by that is...
Okay. I think we lost that caller, but he has made his point.
Okay.
Crystal clear. I think he made it. And as far as he's concerned, we're being academic when we say, it's good that you put out those admonitions, but he feels we're being quite academic. It is mixed up. And I think his real meaning will be that politics is about numbers.
Yes.
So the Northeast, Northwest, and all of that, whether they are Muslim or not, there are numbers there. And you want to reach for those numbers. And so you have to be strategic. And I think he illustrated. But the other contentious part of it is that whether we like it or not, politics, religion and politics are mixed. Is that the case? And
yes,
it has to. Does it have to be that way?
It's not. It's not. It's not supposed to be that way. Leave politics to politicians. To the religious leader.
Yes. Because people trying to make a whole big meal out of religion.
Yes.
I don't know. People are reminded that Tinubu has the Muslim has a Christian wife.
Just forget about Christian wives. Mm-hmm. Why are we not fighting for the traditionalists? We don't have people, Ifabi, or are you telling me that Ifabi are not qualified, or Ogunbiyi? Those people are just telling them they are not qualified. Why are we just talking about the Christian Muslim?
And those ones haven't made a case.
And that's it, because they believe that.
And not everybody wants to come out and say, I don't know, for whatever reason, that Oguni Mombo or Abatala.
We have Osun people.
We have Osun people. Not everybody is going to go as far as that.
Yes, because they believe that, the governance is most important. I still understand. All this, the religious sentiment, doesn't hold anything.
Okay.
So why we?
So Southwest, I think what we're getting from this is, you started by saying that the Southwest has to get its act together and know that they have just one horse in the race.
That's it. That's why I say
they have just one horse, and sort of they have to narrow their focus. even though Atiku is going to be going there, Obi is going to be going there,
Yes,
other people are going to
it
be going
doesn't
there,
matter.
and they'll be making pitches,
Yes.
and people will be looking at competencies.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Ade in the UK, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dr. Yori, and good morning to your guest.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Ade.
I didn't want to call you before, but I want to correct something. One of your callers said that we are educated in the Southwest, and it's attributing that to Tinubu. When did we know Tinubu? Tinubu came to land in 1999 when he became his governor.
I think he took it back to Awolowo.
Where is Awolowo? Where is Awolowo? Where are others? So that's number one. Number two, in America, when Obama wants to contest, Mitt Romney wants to contest for Republican. Republican by nature, they are evangelical. They didn't support Mitt Romney, they support Obama. Why? Because Mitt Romney is a Mormon. They said they cannot afford Mormon to be in White House. That's America. Religion is key. Look at Kenya. In March, Apostle Suleiman, watch him online. He predicted that for the first time Kenya will be Christian. And that's what happened. In Nigeria, we love Tinubu. We don't have anything wrong with him, but he has taken a wrong step. APC will not win the election. Go and write it down anywhere. People can be lying, say, hey, we vote for him. Let's wait till the time.
All right, then.
Religion is very, very...
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ade. That's his
That is his opinion.
Yeah, that's his take.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
that's his take. People are
Yeah,
looking
we
at
have,
it.
that's why.
So it is your assessment that, look, if anybody is seeing it differently, then they need to have a rethink along the lines that you said here, Mr. Mohammed in Abuja said, Mr. George has said, and I imagine just looking at that as some sort of a dipstick test, you could extrapolate that and see that perhaps many people are also looking at that. In fact, somebody went as far as saying that, look, nobody is saying Tinubu is an angel, nobody is saying he's infallible,
Yes.
you know, but he is what he is. He's a leader.
Yes.
He has made men.
Yes.
He has made impact. He followed in the footsteps of Awolowo.
Yes.
There are some who don't like that. Mr.
That's
Adeda
it.
just called in.
That's
you
it.
know, because
That's-
the point that was made about education, furthering of education, and why was Tinubu's name mentioned? Well, Tinubu is coming through the line of Awolowo.
Awolowo.
You know.
That's why I'm saying from Awolowo to Bola Ige. From Bola Ige now to Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Okay. Let's squeeze in my last caller. Mr. Yakub in Dokwemu.
Yeah, good morning, Secretary.
Good morning.
And good morning to your guest.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Yakub.
Let me begin by saying this. I totally disagree with the last caller, even though he has his personal opinion, I have mine.
Are they in the UK, right?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
yes,
why
yes,
this
yes.
program is very unique than any other program that can be able to fit for every Nigerian in this country. Everybody have right to say his opinion. Yes, after saying that, Secretary, APC is going to win the election, whether they like it or not. The issue is that he was trying to say that the religion is his basis. I totally disagree with that. Let's ask ourselves a question. Since 1999, we have been going the way Muslim, Christian. What do we gain from there? Is that this time around we are going to go for capacity? The person that can be able to give us good education, go and look at the track record of Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Here in Dokwemu, the Millennium School that was built by Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, attended by my children and other people living in this area up to today. Everybody goes to that school paying nothing. They are not paying a penny. So look at Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu and then look at the Shetima, look at the Borno State today. Look at what Tinubu is about to do in Borno State today. So if Ade says that APC is not going to win the election, when it don't go mature, as bad as people are painting this present government bad, we can be able to tell them that this government that you are saying that is bad, they can be able to do this, they do that, they do this. In terms of security, yes, we are not getting there yet, but I can tell you Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to fight security by technology, because that is only where we can get it right. So giving it to Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we didn't look at what he even said. He says that if he gets the ticket and then he's going to win the election, he has no any excuses. Within 1 year, Nigerian citizens will keep the changing. That is the truth, because he has the capacity to deliver. And then that is what he's going to do. Whether you like it or not, I personally am a Yoruba person, and then I've been campaign for him in my locality here.
All right, then. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Yakub. Really appreciate your calling in. We've finally used up our time. You know, I don't like saying we've run out, but we've used up the time allotted for today's program. No doubt there'll be more conversations along this line.
Yes.
But I get your missive today was to come and sound to this citizenry of the Southwest that make no mistake about it.
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you're looking at it from.
Yes.
You have a horse in the race, and you have to make sure.
It's tested and trusted.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much, Prince Solomon
Sayori.
Eniola. My pleasure,
It's a
sir.
pleasure.
Prince Solomon Eniola-Oni, Action Alliance Governorship Candidate in the Osun State election. Although it needs to be said his party was disqualified.
Yes.
But then he's a two-time
Candidate.
governorship candidate, the first time being in 2018.
Yes.
Not that you did very well there too, but it's a long stretch.
Yes.
So we understand that. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you,
on.
Mr. Yori.
And also thank you for being with us. That's our program today. Please join us tomorrow for a fresh edition. I am Iyori Folarin. Bye-bye for now.